This is Byron Gordon for the SES Conference Channel. It's day 2. We're rounding it up after a busy day of panels. And we are speaking to Evan Carmichael of evancarmichael.com and youngentrepreneurs.com. How are you, Evan?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing just great. Evan, this is your second SES Toronto. Maybe you could first tell us a little bit some of the highlights for you of this conference so far.
It's always good to come and see what the hot new trends are, and there's such a wealth of speakers who come here every year. We just finished a great session. We're talking about the tips and tricks and tools that you can use, most of them free, that are really great for any small business entrepreneur who wants to get their website ranked. Ken Girino is one of the speakers, and he was there last year, and I'm always a big fan of the stuff he has to put out. And so every year you come and you learn new things about how to get your website ranked #1 and build your business online.
Now, for those of us that just recently came across youngentrepreneurs.com, tell us a little bit about that site as far as how you got it going and where the interest for you came into developing a site focused on young entrepreneurs.
Sure, youngentrepreneur.com is it's a forum, and it's also a blog catering to young entrepreneurs, which I've been involved with. And then I also have my own site, evancarmichael.com, which has over 60,000 articles that relate to small business owners. And we just started a new blog, which we're using to cover SES Toronto, which is evancarmichael.com/blog.
You mentioned to me an African initiative that I thought was interesting, and I thought maybe you could share with our audience.
Yeah, we have an initiative called SEO for Africa, and what we do is we put on regular workshops to help small business owners here in Toronto learn about SEO and how to get their websites ranked. And every time we have a nominal fee to enter. And so far we've helped over 500 African entrepreneurs start their businesses. All the proceeds we get from the workshops go to support entrepreneurs in Africa. And so it's been a great way to help local Toronto entrepreneurs get their businesses going, as well as help African entrepreneurs get their businesses going.
Fantastic. We're in challenging economic times. Most of the globe seems to be fighting in one way or another, trying to stay afloat. Is it as good a time as any to be a young entrepreneur? And if you have a great idea, to just take the plunge? Any feedback on that?
I see a lot of young people starting new businesses. A lot of them have been forced to do it because they've been laid off, they can't get another job, or they don't want to work for somebody else. They want to control their own destiny, so they're starting their own businesses. A big trend I'm seeing here as well is people are not only worried about ranking #1 for keywords, they're worried about converting that into sales. So not just having a website, but having an online business. And so a lot of the sessions they've talked about, a lot of the questions have come up relate to how do I build an online business and not just how do I rank #1 for this keyword.
Any particular new entrepreneurs in the Toronto area that have come across your site or made themselves known to you that maybe you'd want to mention?
Well, it was Mike from FreshBooks, who was one of the speakers here at SES, and he's based here in Toronto. It was a great success story and how he's built his business up online, so that was great to meet him as well in one of the sessions.
All right. Well, thanks so much for taking time to chat with us for a few minutes and let the audience know about youngentrepreneurs.com.
Thanks for having me.
And there's more to come from SES Toronto as we wind it up. Stay tuned for more.